provide that.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do you do?
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at... And Lupe goes down. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove. Down he goes.
I've got to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
How about that time counter? Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Oh, that punch. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Lupe in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be. And he scores with the counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice counter. That counter punch caught him clean. Do you believe this? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nope, that jab not going to score. Nice counter shot. Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything, you've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
They exchange punches. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Lupe. To say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter shot lands. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Beautiful counter shot. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement, moves left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
The perfect counter lands. halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. There's a counter shot. They both want the knockout. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And he just missed with that left jab. He's looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Beautiful counter punch. What's the referee thinking right now? That's a game changer. And right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? Didn't wait too long to get back. Did you see that? All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. And Lupe goes down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He threw a punch and just got countered. Incredible work rate. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good counter punch. Nice defense on that right hook. Nice counter shot. Can they finish it? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Defense is everything.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. A chance to make history. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Right, Todd. What a shot. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He threw a punch and just got countered. Incredible work rate. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good counter punch. Nice defense on that right hook. Nice counter shot. Can they finish it? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Defense, defense, defense is everything.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. A chance to make history. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.